Oh, I've got some bad news for you about the TV licence. Not our TV licence, the Irish TV licence. But the problem is, they're so close to home, aren't they? It could be a test run for what's going to happen for us. Have a look at this. Delayed plan will see new media levy to replace Irish TV licence. It has been confirmed that the existing TV licence will be replaced by a wider media levy, which will also seek to direct funding to protect local and national print media. So many people think this is what's going to happen in the UK when the TV licence charter's up for renewal in 2027, isn't it? So this is something that could happen. And it's something I'm fighting against. I think the BBC should go commercial and charge a premium on a subscription model, target the world, things like that. But normally when there's a high evasion rate in a country, there is change, and it can turn into something like a direct media tax. And it is the concern that this is going to happen in the UK. There's been loads of ex-BBC people talking about it and trying to get the idea out there, going round and round in the news, just to try and get us used to it. And now the Irish have done it. And yeah, it's concerning, isn't it? It is concerning. If the levy is approved as a replacement for the TV licence and the number of bodies to draw from it increases, it could add pressure for state broadcaster RTE, which gets about 200 million from the licence fee. And I think RTE is commercial as well, isn't it? So that's just having your cake and eating it. How can you show ads and still want TV licence fee money? It makes no sense at all, does it? While consideration is being given to how to improve enforcement of the TV licence, which has an evasion rate of about 15% a year, a loss in revenue of about €50 million, speculation the revenue commissioners will take on the collection of the levy has been described as premature. We are not at that stage yet, but it's fair to say it's one of the options on the table. No one wants revenue on their case, and it's worked successfully for the local property tax, said one source. Yeah, I want to keep my eye on this one, because if that goes through, I mean, most of the chat about it seems to be how many people can draw from the fund the levy has, not whether the levy is going to happen, which isn't certain yet, but it could. And it's basically a media tax. It's a tax that you can't avoid. Where it says there, the evasion rate for the TV licence in Ireland is about 15% a year. So it's gone to be quite a high evasion rate. And this is what happens in countries where they get high evasion rates. That's where the change to the TV licence comes. And some countries do the right thing, realise that people don't want it and scrap it. And some countries do the wrong thing and just force it on the people through a media tax, either on your phone bill or on your local council tax or on your broadband bill, something like that. And that looks like what Ireland is going to do. So I'm going to keep my eye on this, because if that goes through and it's successful, which it obviously will because it'll be heavily enforced, that's going to have bad consequences for us over here, isn't it? Because our government's going to see that and go, yeah, we'll have some of that then. If the Irish are doing it, we'll just tax our people. And then we don't have to worry about chasing people over the TV licence, because they won't have a choice about paying it, because it just goes on their tax. Yeah, not very happy about this. So I will keep an eye on it and see what happens in the future, and I'll come back to you and let you know. Now, what do you think about this? Do you think this is what's going to happen over here? I'm worried that it could, because I see more and more stories about a media tax in the UK every day. All the ex-BBC bosses and execs are pushing it, and I've seen it in the media a lot, and it just feels like we're being normalised towards the idea, and I don't like it, because if that happens, we've lost. Because at the minute, we can choose not to pay it, but if it goes on your income tax, you're not going to be able to avoid paying it. And at the minute, we pay per household if you do pay, but if it goes on your income tax, which is what they're talking about in the UK, how are you going to avoid it? And plus, they're getting a lot more money, aren't they? Because you're paying per household, now it's going to be paid per person. Oh. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting few years for the discussions up until 2027 to see what happens to the licence fee, isn't it? And if you want to know all about it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because well, it's what I do here, isn't it? So you do that, leave me your comments, let me know what you think about it all, and I'll see you in another video again soon. Thanks for watching.